Hello and welcome again. Welcome to a new class. Class number 48. Woo, 48, yeah. We're progressing, we're advancing, we're improving. We are. We're advancing, we're improving, we're progressing. Yes. Why are we progressing? Why are we progressing? Because we're the best. Somos los mejores. Y vamos a seguir progresando, pero en esa cámara. Okay? All right. This is Inés. Cuando se quite mi nombre. This is Inés. Okay, she's Spanish. She's from Seville. Why is she from Seville? I don't know. Because she's not from Barcelona. Why isn't she from Barcelona? ¿Qué pregunta? Vaya pregunta. Because she's from Seville. And who's that? Who's that? A ver. It's Paula. It's Paula Eisenbach. Is she Spanish? No, she's not. What nationality is she? She's German. She's German. Is she from Hanover? No, she's not. Is she from Hamburg? No, she's not. Where's she from? She's from Munich. Is she reading a book? No, she's not. What's she doing? What's she doing? She's bringing coffee. Why is she bringing coffee? Well, because she's not reading a book. She's bringing coffee. And why isn't Inés bringing coffee? Why isn't Inés? Why isn't Inés bringing coffee? Because she's reading a magazine. And is she listening to music? Yes, she is. What kind of music is she listening to? She's listening to pop music or rock music. And why isn't she listening to classical music? I don't know. Is she sitting or standing? Who? Inés? Yes, Inés. Repeat the question. Is she sitting or standing? She's sitting. Is she sitting on the floor? No, she's not. Why isn't she sitting on the floor? Because she's sitting in a comfortable armchair. Is the armchair red? No, it's not. Why isn't it red? Because it's green or brown. Okay. And is she drinking coffee? No, she's not. Why isn't she drinking coffee? Why isn't she drinking coffee? Because Paula is bringing the coffee. Okay, Paula is bringing the coffee. All right. Am I holding a pen? Yes, you are. Am I holding it in my right hand? Yes, you are. Am I holding a blue pen? Yes, you are. Okay, the next one. This is Philip. No, perdona. This is Philip and this is Nigel. Al revés, no lo veo bien. This is Philip and this is Nigel. They're standing. They're not sitting. They're standing in an office. And Philip is pointing at a map. The map is on the wall. It's a map of the world. And Philip is pointing at the map. Nigel isn't pointing at the map. He's looking at the map. And he's listening to Philip. And why is Nigel listening to Philip? Because Philip is talking to Nigel. And what else? ¿Qué más? What else? What else? What else is Philip doing? Philip? Nothing. And what else is Nigel doing? He's smoking a cigar. He's smoking a cigar. He's smoking a cigar. Is he holding the cigar in his left hand? No, he's not. Why isn't he? Why isn't he holding the cigar in his left hand? It's simple. Simple, sencillo. It's simple because he's holding it in his right hand, not in his left hand. That's why. And is Philip pointing at the map with his right hand? No, he's not. Well, why not? Why isn't he pointing at the map with his right hand? I don't know, because he's pointing at the map with his left hand. With his left hand. Okay? Am I holding the picture in front of the camera or behind the camera? You're holding it in front of the camera. Am I holding the picture with one hand or with both hands? You're holding it with both hands. Am I speaking to you in English or in Spanish? You're speaking to us nosotros, in English. Am I talking to you? Am I talking to you about Philip and Nigel or about the problems in Albania? You're talking to me or us about Philip and Nigel. Am I speaking to you in the present tense or in the past tense? Se escribe tense para tiempo verbal. Am I speaking to you? Am I speaking to you? Am I speaking to you? In the present or in the past? In the present tense, tense escrito, tense, or in the past tense? You're speaking to me in the present tense. Am I speaking to you in the present continuous or in the present simple? You're speaking to me in the present continuous. Am I looking at you or at Maria? You're looking at me. Am I pointing at you or at Maria? You're pointing at me. And now? Well, you're pointing at me with your right hand, but you're pointing at Maria with your left hand. And now, who am I pointing at? Now you're pointing at yourself. And now you're pointing at me. And which hand am I pointing at you with? Which hand am I? Cerrando la boca con la M, por favor. Which hand am I? Practicadlo. Which hand am I pointing at you with? You're pointing at me with both hands. With both hands. Now tell me to pick up the pen. Richard, pick up the pen, please. What am I doing? You're picking up the pen. Tell me to show it to you. Tell me to show you the pen. Richard, show me the pen, please. Oh, no problem. See? This is a pen. Yeah, it says Baugan. Yeah. See? What am I doing? You're showing me the pen. Oh, you're showing me the pen. Am I talking to you about the pen or about language? Well, you're talking to me about the pen, about showing me the pen. Am I sitting in front of you or behind you? Richard, you're sitting in front of me. Am I getting up or sitting down? You're getting up. Okay, and now? Am I getting up or sitting down? Now you're sitting down. Am I putting my hands together or separating them? You're putting your hands together. Okay, am I listening to you or listening to the air conditioning? You're listening to me. Are you listening to me or to music? I'm listening to you. I'm looking at you. I'm pointing at you. Looking at, pointing at, speaking to, talking to, listening to. Okay? Okay. Pronto vuelvo.
Gracias, Richard. Soy Carly. I'm Carly. Y ahora vamos a hacer un repaso de la clase anterior. Pero primero tengo que presentar a mi invitado, José. How are you, José? ¿Qué tal?
Fine, fine. And you?
Fine as well. Estoy bien también. Muy bien. Pues vamos a hacer un repaso y vamos a usar esta cartulina de Nigel, con la G. Nigel, decimos, no Nigel. Nigel y Philip. Nigel, Philip. Sigue con nosotros en casa y repite en voz alta, por favor. Vamos a preguntar de una serie de preguntas de why, por qué, y por qué, because. Decimos why y because con la respuesta. Entonces, aquí, why isn't, en negativo, why isn't Nigel looking at me? Why isn't Nigel looking at me?
Because he's looking a map.
He's looking
At a map.
Perfect. He's looking at a map. We look at people, at things. He's not looking at me because he's looking at a map. Muy bien, ¿entiendes? Vale. Repite.
¿Qué te repito?
Why isn't Nigel looking at me?
Because he's looking at a map.
Very good. Because he's looking at a map. En el presente continuo porque está pasando ahora mismo. Because he's, la contracción, todo junto, he's looking at a map. La siguiente pregunta. Why isn't Philip pointing at me? Point at. Decimos señalando a. Point at. Why isn't Philip pointing at me?
Because he's pointing at a map.
Very good. Pointing at a map. Debería señalar a mí. Because he's pointing at a map. One more time.
Because he's pointing at a map.
Muy bien. José lo está haciendo muy bien las contracciones. Because he's pointing at a map. Unas más. Why isn't Nigel reading a book? ¿Por qué no está leyendo un libro? Why isn't Nigel reading a book?
Because I think because he's listening to Philip.
Muy bien. Sí, porque está escuchando Philip. ¿Por qué no? Because he's listening to Philip. Muy bien. Bien vocabulario. Buen vocabulario. Muy bien. Why isn't Philip pointing at Canada? My country. Mi país. Why isn't Philip pointing at Canada?
¿Y dónde está señalando?
Da igual. Al norte.
Because he's pointing at United States.
At the
Vale.
United States.
Okay. Because he's pointing at the United States.
United States. The United States. Es muy largo, ¿no? The United States. One more time. Otra vez.
Because he's pointing at the United States.
Uy, solo uno.
States.
States. Muy bien. The United States. Otra vez.
Con lo fácil que es Spain.
Sí, no pasa nada. Sí, es verdad. Spain, Canadá.
podía estar-
The United States. Con la S, porque es plural. Hay más estados que uno.
One more time.
One more time, please, por favor.
Because he's pointing at the United States.
Perfect, because he is pointing at the United States. En voz alta en casa, tienes que repetir conmigo. Because he is pointing at the United States. Muy bien. Ahora vamos a repasar cosas de quién. Decimos de quién cuando queremos decir ¿qué palabra, José?
Who?
Whose.
Who is?
Whose. No who is. ¿De quién? Whose. Todo
Whose.
junto. W-H-O-S-E. Whose.
Okay.
Muy bien, dime.
Whose?
Good. So, voy a decir, whose room is this? Whose bedroom, habitación, whose bedroom is this?
It's West's bedroom.
Ah, guest. Huésped is guest, con la G fuerte, guest. Tell me.
Guest.
Good. It's the guest bedroom.
It's the guest bedroom.
Muy bien. It's the guest bedroom. Muy bien. Seguimos. Whose room is this?
It's the Michael's.
Take out the. Quita the.
It's okay. It's Michael's bedroom.
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 Muy bien. It's Michael's bedroom. It's Michael's bedroom. Repeat.
It's Michael's bedroom.
Muy bien. Una pregunta más. Whose bedroom is this?
It's Denise.
Uy, esto es difícil. Hay dos S's.
It's Denise's.
Muy bien. It's Denise's. Hay dos S's y tenemos que decir las dos. It's Denise's bedroom. Repeat.
It's Denise's bedroom.
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 Bedroom. Muy bien. Otra vez.
It's Denise's bedroom.
Muy bien. It's Denise's bedroom. Siempre es más difícil cuando hay dos S's, pero hace falta decirlo como si, no sé, como si había dos Denises. It's Denise's bedroom. Muy bien. Práctica en casa en voz alta. It's Denise's bedroom. Os dejo con Richard. Hasta luego.
Yeah, okay, I agree. No, it could be a problem. Maybe it's a problem. I don't know. Well, yeah, fine. Yeah, sure. Okay. I'll call you. Okay, no problem. No problem. Okay? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, thanks a lot. See you. Take care now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay. Huh? I'm talking on the phone. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking on the phone. I'm talking on the telephone. I'm talking on the phone. But my phone call is over. So, empecemos. Let's begin. Okay? Now, I'm wearing a shirt. I'm wearing a shirt. I'm wearing a black shirt. I'm not wearing glasses. And I'm not wearing a hat. Okay? Now, I'm holding a cup in one hand and I'm holding a pen in the other. Now, I'm holding a telephone in my left hand and I'm holding a pencil, a red pencil, in my right hand. Okay? I'm pointing at you with a red pencil. I'm not pointing at you with a blue pencil. All right? I'm holding a telephone in my right hand and I'm not holding anything in my left hand. All right? Now tell me to put the telephone on the table. Come on, tell me. Tell me to put the telephone on the table. Excuse me, Richard. Put the telephone on the table, please. Put the telephone on the table, please. Fine. No problem. What am I doing? You're putting the telephone on the table. Now tell me to smile. Excuse me, Richard. Smile, please. Come on, smile. Come on, smile. Okay, I'm smiling. Smiling. When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. ¿Cuál es la palabra más larga de inglés, del idioma inglés? ¿No lo sabéis? La palabra más larga, the longest word in the English language. ¿No lo sabéis? Sonrisas, como sonrisas y lágrimas, sonrisas. Porque entre la primera S y la última S hay una milla. Smiles, okay? All right, a mile, okay? Smile. Am I smiling? Yeah? Am I smiling? Am I looking at you and smiling? Are you smiling? Anda, sonríe. Sonríe usted. Sonríe tú. Smile. Smile. Come on. Smile. Come on. All right, smiling. Smiling. I'm smiling. I'm smiling because I am teaching. And I like teaching, so I'm smiling. And now I'm pointing. I'm pointing at you. Now I'm pointing at myself. Now I'm pointing at my hand. Now I'm pointing at the cup of water. Now I'm pointing at the ceiling. Now I'm pointing at the floor. Now I'm pointing at you with both hands. Now I'm pointing at myself with both hands. I'm speaking English. I'm teaching English. This is an English class, and I'm teaching you English. I'm not teaching you Spanish, and I'm not teaching you geography, aunque a veces creo que sí, and I'm not teaching you German. I'm teaching you English. Cierra la boca con la M, un buen chico, un buen angloparlante. I'm teaching you English. I'm teaching you English every day. Okay? I'm teaching you the present tense. I'm teaching you there is and there are. I'm teaching you some and any. I'm teaching you uncountables and countables. I'm teaching you the verb to be. I'm teaching you coming and going. I'm teaching you smoking and looking and speaking and talking. I'm teaching you, and you're learning. You're learning English. You're learning English. Fijamos en pronunciación. Es muy difícil aquí. You're learning. La contracción de you are, tú estás aprendiendo, you are learning. La contracción es your. Suena igual que your de tu libro, tu camisa, tu clase, your. Suena igual. Tú estás en tu clase, you're in your class. I'm in my class, you're in your class. You are in your class. You're in your class. Ahora, learn, que es aprender, el verbo learn, rima con your. Your learn. Rima con urna, por ejemplo. Aprende tu urna. Learn your earn. Learn. Recuerdo un chico, un joven que tenía alumno durante 2 años. Me costó 1 año erradicarle leer. Claro, había aprendido inglés leyéndolo, como en los colegios aquí. Entonces tenía vicios fonéticos a tope. Y uno de los vicios era leer. Y claro, para llevarle al terreno de learn, que rima con quemar, burn, aprende a quemar, learn to burn, aprende a quemar tu urna, learn to burn your urn, learn to burn your urn. Todo esto viene a cuento para learning. I'm teaching, you're learning. I'm teaching, you're learning. I'm teaching English, you're learning English. I'm teaching you English, and you're learning English from me. Proceden to me. From me and other teachers. And other teachers. No others teachers. Other. Sin ese al final. Other teachers. You're learning. And you're looking at me. Are you looking at me? Yes. Are you watching television? Yes. Are you smoking? No, you're not. Are you drinking? No, you're not. Are you drinking water? No, you're not. Are you drinking gin? No, you're not. Are you drinking vodka? No, you're not. You're not drinking. Are you eating? Yes. What are you eating? What are you eating? Huh? Are you eating candy? Sweets? Are you eating chocolate? No. Are you eating cake? Are you eating what? I don't know. What are you eating? Are you eating popcorn? Palomitas de maíz. Wow, you're eating popcorn. I'm hungry. I'm not eating. I'm teaching. I'm teaching a class. I'm giving an English lesson. I'm giving an English lesson, and you're taking an English lesson. I'm giving you an English class, and you're taking an English class from me. I'm giving you an English class, and you're contracción de you are, and you're taking an English class from me. Okay? We're working together. I'm teaching and you're learning. A perfect symbiosis. Okay? Ahora me dicen que tengo que parar. No quiero, pero me dicen que tengo que parar. Pero en 4 o 5 minutos estoy de nuevo, así que no os vayáis muy lejos. Thank you. Just a second. Wait. I'm reading the instructions for this class. I'm reading in English. I'm not reading in Spanish. I'm reading. I'm looking at you. I'm speaking to you or talking to you. I'm smiling. Sonrío más en la vida real que en la tele. Es difícil para mí. Y en radio, cuando hago radio, sonrío mucho. I'm smiling. And I'm reading. Cuando hablamos de profesiones como médico, profesor, hay que emplear un artículo. Soy un médico, se dice. Soy un profesor en inglés. I'm a teacher. I'm reading. I'm not writing. I'm reading. Ahora sí. Now, I'm writing. I'm writing with a pen. I'm not writing with a pencil. And I'm writing with my right hand. Okay. Otro profe me suple ahora y me sustituye durante unos minutos y luego vuelvo para más. Thank you.
Thank you, Richard. Muchas gracias. Yo soy el otro Richard. I'm Richard Brown. Y vamos a seguir machacando ahora mismo estos verbos que os acaban de enseñar Richard. ¿Ok? Y vamos a hacerlo con la ayuda inestimable de José. José, how are you?
Fine.
Good, excellent. Vamos a empezar entonces con la imagen, la siguiente imagen. ¿Ok? Aquí tenemos a Inés García y a Paula Eisenberg. This is Inés García and this is Paula Eisenberg. Okay, bien. Is Inés listening to music or is she listening to some noise? ¿Está escuchando ruido? ¿Está escuchando música o ruido?
Okay.
Is she listening to music or is she listening to some noise?
She is listening the music.
Listening to music. Siempre decimos to listen to something. Escuchar algo. Y hace falta una preposición en inglés. La preposición to. She's listening to music. Again. José.
She is listening.
No, she is no. She's no es inglés.
She
no
is.
sé lo que es, pero no es inglés. Ok, she's.
She is.
She's.
She is.
Ok, es casi como cheese, de queso,
Ok.
pero con una sh, un sonido más suave. Ok, she's listening to music. Again, José.
Okay. She is listening to music.
Excellent. Music, not music. Music.
Okay.
Again, sí.
She is listening to music.
Muy bien, she's listening to music. Good. Is Paula
Okay.
listening to music?
No, she isn't. She is not listening to music.
Good. She's not listening to music, or she isn't listening to music. Ahora vosotros. Is Inés sitting or standing? Venga. Eso es. She's sitting. She's sitting in the armchair. Okay, en el sillón. She's sitting in the armchair. Bien. Is Inés carrying a tray? Si lleva en la mano una bandeja, a tray, que se escribe T-R-A-Y, tray, se pronuncia tray y no try. Tray.
¿Y el verbo cómo era?
Carrying.
Carrying.
Llevar algo en la
Carrying,
mano.
okay.
Cuando estás así moviéndote. Is Inés carrying a tray?
No, she is not carrying.
Carrying.
Carrying. the
Carrying.
tray.
A tray.
Okay.
A tray.
No, she is not carrying a tray.
A tray. A tray.
Tray.
No. Tray. Sin K al final.
Tray.
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 Good. A tray es una bandeja. She isn't carrying a tray. O, como lo ha dicho bien José, she's not carrying a tray. Por supuesto, hay dos posibles contracciones, ¿ok? She isn't carrying a tray or she's not carrying a tray. Is Paula carrying a tray? José?
Yes, she is carrying a tray.
Good. Yes, she's carrying a tray. Excellent. Paula is carrying a tray. Inés isn't carrying a tray. Fijaros que en español eso se expresa con el presente simple. Ella lleva en la mano una bandeja. Lo que pasa, nosotros no lo hacemos así, sino empleamos el presente continuo. Está llevando en la mano, decimos literalmente, ¿ok? She's carrying a tray. A tray es una
Bandeja.
bandeja. Bien, fantástico. Ok, is Inés smiling?
Smiling.
Sí,
Smiling.
smiling.
Okay.
Smiling, sonreír, ¿no? She's smiling.
No, she's not smiling.
She's not smiling. Me ha encantado, como lo ha dicho, la SM, el sonido de la SM de smile. José, lo ha hecho fantástico. Muy bien. Thumbs up. ¿Ok? Pulgares arriba. Thumbs up. Fantástico. ¿Por qué? Porque ha dicho smiling y no es smiling. Porque así lo pronunciamos nosotros. Smiling. Genial. She's not smiling. Is Paula smiling? Creo que sí, ¿eh? Vamos a imaginarnos que sí.
Yes, she is smiling.
She is no. She is no.
She's.
Yo conozco millones, literalmente, sin exagerar. Yo conozco a millones de españoles que dicen she is. No es she is, es she's. She's.
She is.
Porque además tú quieres decir she is casi como she is. Entonces, ¿para qué existe la contracción?
Okay.
Si no vas a contraer, dilo bien. She is, ya está.
Ok.
¿Ok? She's.
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 She's smiling.
She's smiling.
Inés isn't smiling. Paula's smiling.
Inés is not smiling.
Uh-huh.
Paula is smiling.
Good, excellent. Is Paula bringing the tray to Inés?
Bringing is.
¿Qué significa bringing?
Traer.
Traer. ¿Lo trae a Inés?
Lo está llevando, ¿no?
Bueno, si nosotros estamos aquí,
Vale.
sí, lo está trayendo. Imaginamos
Ok.
que nosotros estamos al lado de Inés, ¿ok? So she's bringing the tray,
Bringing.
¿ok? Si nosotros estuviésemos al lado de Paula, diríamos she's taking the tray, que es llevar. Llevar, to take. Traer, to bring.
Okay.
Ahora, estamos aquí al lado de Inés. Entonces, Paula's bringing the tray to Inés. She's bringing the tray to Inés.
Yes, she's bringing The
bringing.
tree. The tree.
No the tree, no el árbol. No es tan fuerte ella.
The tray.
The tray.
Tray. Okay.
The tree. Imagínate.
The tray. She's.
She's
Yes, she's bringing
the tray.
the tray to Inés.
To Inés. Ahora vamos a imaginarnos que estamos aquí al lado de Paula. Entonces, ¿qué decimos?
She's taking.
Taking the tray. Lo
lleva.
lleva. Exactamente. She's taking the tray to Inés.
Okay.
Si estuviésemos aquí con Inés, diríamos she's bringing the tray to Inés. Si estuviésemos aquí,
A ver, Paula.
si estuviésemos aquí, diríamos she's taking the tray to Inés. Okay? Is she smiling? Is Inés smiling?
No, she's not smiling.
She's not smiling. Is Paula smiling?
Yes, she's smiling.
Bien. Vosotros en casa, ¿qué significa smile? El verbo to smile. Smile es sonreír, ¿ok? To smile. Vamos a ver un smile, que también es sonrisa, también es sustantivo en la cara de José. Esto es un smile. Fantástico. Ok. Is Inés listening to music?
Yes, she is listening to music.
Bien. José, ¿cuál es la regla en cuanto al verbo to listen? Escuchar. Siempre lleva
To.
to, exactamente. Siempre lleva preposición. She's listening to music. Paula isn't listening to music. Inés is listening to music. Okay? Are we listening to music?
No, we are not listening to music.
Good. Y con la contracción, nosotros no estamos escuchando música.
No, we're not.
We're not
Listening
listening
to music.
to music. Fantástico. ¿Qué verbos hemos visto hoy? Pues hemos visto 5 o 6. Tenemos sitting. Ya lo conocéis. Sitting. Listening to. She's listening to music. Siempre con la preposición to. She's carrying a tray. Lleva en la mano una bandeja. She's taking, lo lleva, and she's bringing, lo trae. Fantástico. Os dejo con Richard.
Hello, welcome back. Un bloque más y ya terminamos esta clase. Okay, 1, 2, 3, there. 1, 2, buckle your shoe. Number 1, ella es, bueno, escuchad, voy a hacerlo de corrido y luego volvemos atrás. Ella es profesora, she's a teacher. Él es estudiante, he's a student. La lista es larga, the list is long. El Ebro es un río largo, the Ebro is a long river. El Miño es un río corto, the Miño is a short river. Esta calle no es muy larga, this street isn't very long. Es una calle muy ancha. It's a very wide street. Este libro es muy caro. This book is very expensive. Fijaos en la X otra vez. This book is casi la EX de expensive, lo pego a la very delante. This book is very expensive. Y mantengo el sonido de S dentro de la X. La X, tanto en español como en inglés, realmente es una KS, como si juntases las letras K y S. X, 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 expensive, extra, ecstasis, extraordinary. Okay? Yes, this class is extraordinary. Okay, este libro es muy caro. This book is very expensive, very expensive. Aquel libro es barato. That book is cheap. That book is cheap. El coche azul está en el garaje. The blue car is in the garage. The blue car is in the garage. Mis amigos británicos dirían, the blue car is in the garage. En vez de garage, dicen garage. Acentúan la primera sílaba. Los americanos y canadienses acentuamos la segunda. The blue car is in the garage. Okay. El libro rojo está en la mesa. The red book is on the table. The red book is on the table. El bolígrafo verde está en mi mano. The green pen is in my hand. Yes, the green pen is in my hand. All right, let's go back. Volvamos atrás. Let's go back. Y vamos a analizar un poquito y practicar un poquito. Ella es profesora. She's a teacher. She's a teacher. She's a teacher. Cuando empecé a aprender español y alguien me decía, yo soy profesor, me sonaba primitivo, me sonaba How, Gran Jefe Indio, Terminator 2, etc. Yo soy profesor. Porque en inglés decimos, yo soy un profesor. I'm a teacher. Suena raro para vosotros, pero para nosotros lo contrario suena extraño. Ella es profesora. She is a teacher. Él es carpintero. He's a carpenter. Soy fontanero. I'm a plumber. Tú eres banquero. You're a banker. A banker. Señor Obama es político. Mr. Obama is a politician. A politician. El señor Pérez es médico. Mr. Perez is a doctor. He's a doctor. Ella es profesora. She's a teacher. She's a teacher. ¿Es profesora ella? Is she a teacher? No es profesora. She's not a teacher. Okay. Él es estudiante. He's a student. Es lo mismo. Él es un estudiante. He's a student. He's a student. I'm not a student. He's a student. He's a student. ¿Es estudiante él? Is he a student? Yes, he is. No, he's not. En este caso, he's a student. La lista es larga. The list is long. Es una lista larga. It's a long list. It's a long list, long list. The list is long. The list is very long. This list isn't long. This list is short. Okay. El Ebro es un río largo. The Ebro is a long river. The Guadalquivir is a long river. The Mississippi is a long river. The Volga is a long river. The Rhine is a long river. The Ebro is a long river. Yes. The Guadiana is a long river. Yes. The Congo is a long river. The Amazon is a long river. Yes. But the Minho is a short river. It's not long. It's short. The Minho from Lugo to the Atlantic. The Minho is a short river, and it's the border between Portugal and Galicia. Between Portugal and Galicia. The Minho. It's a wide river. In Tui, en La Guardia, it's a wide river. It's not a narrow river. And in Orense, it's a wide river. Yes, the Minho. It's a short river, but it's a wide river. It's not a narrow river. Narro escrito, pronunciado, ner, como hair, narrow, como flecha. Arrow, con N delante, narrow. Una flecha delgada sería, bueno, flecha estrecha, a narrow arrow, narrow. So, esta es una calle muy ancha. This is a very wide street. The Diagonal in Barcelona is a very wide street. The Castellana in Madrid is a wide street. A wide street. Leganitos isn't a wide street. It's a narrow street. Limón isn't a wide street. It's a narrow street. A narrow street. Velázquez is a wide street. It's a wide street. Avenida Los Toreros is a wide street. A very wide street. Okay. Paseo de Gracia is a wide street in Barcelona. Yes, it's a wide street. Wide, narrow, wide, narrow. Este libro es muy caro, eh? This book is very expensive. It's an expensive book. Es un libro caro. It's an expensive book. ¿Es caro este libro? Is this book expensive? Is that book expensive? Is this list expensive? Is this pen expensive? Is that calendar expensive? Is this ceramic cup? Ceramic, sir, como si señor. Yes, sir, sir, ceramic. Is this ceramic cup expensive? No, it's not. Is it cheap? Yes, it is. Cuidado con la palabra cheap. La palabra cheap significa barato, pero también puede tener connotaciones de baja calidad. A veces es mejor decir no caro, it's not expensive, or it's inexpensive, incaro, literalmente inexpensive. It's not expensive. It's not expensive. Is this telephone expensive? No, it's not expensive. Is it cheap? Well, it's not expensive, okay? Aquel libro es barato. That book is cheap, cheap. That book isn't expensive. El coche azul está en el garaje. The blue car is in the garage. The blue car is in the garage, dirían los británicos. It's in the garage. El libro rojo está en la mesa. The red book is on the table. The red book is on the table. And finally, el bolígrafo verde está en mi mano. The green pen is in my hand. Okay. Thank you. Ahora os paso a otro profesor.
Muchas gracias, Richard. Soy Kyle y vamos a empezar otra vez esta clase con nuestras 5 palabras de vocabulario. Introduzco otra vez, antes de empezar, mi alumna Pilar. Pilar, ¿qué tal?
Muy bien, Kyle.
Me alegro.
Gracias.
Bueno, empezamos con nuestras palabras. Late. Late. ¿Qué significa late?
Tarde.
Tarde. Late. ¿Y en casa? Late. Con la T. Late. Late. Muy bien. Tarde. Late. ¿Y la segunda? Line. Line. ¿Qué significa line?
Línea.
Línea. Línea. Muy bien. Una línea. A line. Line. ¿Y en casa? Line. Muy bien. Lucky. Lucky. Ah, muy bien. Lucky. ¿Qué significa eso?
Afortunado, que tiene suerte.
Afortunado, sí, sí. Como si tocas la lotería y tienes suerte, eres lucky. No, pues yo no, yo nunca toco la lotería. Bueno, lucky. No soy tan afortunado. Lucky. Park. Park. Muy fácil, esa palabra muy fácil, ¿no? Park.
Aparcamiento.
Bueno, o parque.
Ah,
Parque,
ok.
como un parque en la ciudad. O, bueno, el verbo to park, aparcar. To park, aparcar el coche, por ejemplo. Pero parque, un parque en la ciudad con árboles
Ok.
y eso. Park. Otra vez, bueno, esa vez con la K fuerte. Park. Park. En casa, park. Muy bien. Otra vez, una vez más. Park. Muy bien. Y la última palabra, bueno, son 2 palabras. Phone call. Phone call.
Una llamada.
Una llamada. Ahora no tenemos el teléfono aquí. A veces hay un teléfono por la mesa. Podemos hacer unos phone calls. A phone call. Llamada. Phone call. Muy bien. Ahora empezamos con nuestra lista de traducción. Eso es la lista número 2. Y puedes seguir en casa con tu lista también. Pero voy a leer la lista en español y vas a traducirlo en inglés, ¿vale? Empiezo con el número 1. ¿Listo?
Lista.
¿Ready?
Ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Muy bien. En casa, are you ready? ¿Estás listo? Muy bien. Ready. Ella es profesora. Ella es profesora. ¿Cómo se dice eso? ¿Pilar?
She's a teacher.
She's a teacher. ¿Lo has dicho bien? She's a teacher. She's con la contracción. She's a teacher. She's a teacher. She's a teacher. Yo soy profesor también. She's a teacher. I'm a teacher. She's a teacher. Él es estudiante. Él es estudiante. ¿En casa? Él es estudiante. ¿Y Pilar?
He's a student.
He's a student. Muy bien, he's a student. ¿Lo has dicho bien en casa? He's a student. Otra vez con la contracción. Está muy parecido. He's a student. She's a teacher. He's a student. Muy bien. Número 3. La lista es larga. La lista es larga.
The list is long.
The list is long. The list is long. ¿En casa? The list is long. Bueno, hay 12 frases, no está tan larga.
No.
The list is long. El Ebro es un río largo, es verdad. El Ebro es un río largo. ¿En casa primero? El Ebro es un río largo. The Ebro is a long river. Es verdad, ¿no?
Yes, it is.
Repeat.
The Ebro is a long river.
The Ebro is a long river. Otra vez.
The Ebro is a long river.
Long. It's a long river. The Ebro is a long river. El Miño es un río corto. El Miño es un río corto. ¿En voz alta en casa? Siempre en voz alta. Muy bien.
The Miño is a short river.
The Miño is a short river. The Miño is a short river. Repeat.
The Miño is a short river.
Is a short river. Muy bien. Esta calle no es muy larga. Esta calle no es muy larga. Más alto, por favor. Esta calle no es muy larga. Pilar?
This street is not very long.
This street is not, pero se puede usar la contracción.
Okay. This street isn't very long.
This street isn't very long. Con la contracción en casa también. This street isn't very long. This street isn't very long. ¿Lo has dicho bien? This street isn't very long. Muy bien. Es una calle muy ancha. Es una calle muy ancha. Muy ancha. Es una calle muy ancha. ¿En casa? Pilar?
It's a very long.
Is? No. It's. Con la T. It's. It's a very.
Wide street.
It's a very wide street. Muy bien, Pilar. Y en casa. It's a very wide street. Otra vez.
It's a very wide street.
Otra vez.
It's a very wide street.
Más rápido.
It's a very wide street.
It's a very wide street.
It's a very wide street.
It's a very wide street. Muy bien. Es un libro muy caro. Es un libro muy caro. ¿En casa? Pilar?
It's a very expensive book.
It's a very expensive book. It's a very expensive book. Muy bien. Aquel libro es barato. Aquel libro es barato. Aquel libro es barato. Pilar?
That book is cheap.
That book is cheap. Barato. Cheap. That book is cheap. Muy bien. El coche azul está en el garaje. ¿En casa? El coche azul está en el garaje. Muy bien.
The blue car is in the park.
Garaje. Garage.
A garage.
Garage. Muy
Okay.
fácil, ¿no? The blue car is in the garage. The blue car is in the garage. El libro rojo está en la mesa. ¿En casa? El libro rojo está en la mesa. Pilar?
The red book is on the table.
The red book is on the table. El último. El bolígrafo verde está en mi mano. El bolígrafo verde está en mi mano. ¿En casa? Pilar?
The green pen is on my hand.
In my hand. The green pen is in my hand.
hand.
The green
Okay.
pen is in my hand. Estamos sin tiempo. The green pen is in my hand. Muy bien en casa, ¿eh? Esta vez muy bien. Ahora os dejo con Richard. Muchas gracias.
Okay, ya está, una clase más. One more class. Class number 48. Y mañana, class number 49. Y entramos mañana en los pronombres personales. El mío, el tuyo, los míos, las mías. ¿Eh? Qué difícil es el castellano. Para decir mine, escrito mine, mine, se puede traducir el mío, la mía, los míos, las mías. There are four alternatives or options for one in English. No me digáis que el inglés es difícil, ¿eh? El inglés es la mar de fácil, Es simplemente aplicación, un poco de determinación y perseverancia, persistencia, tesón. Uy, voy a seguir buscando adjetivos en casa y luego los traigo todos mañana para animaros a hacer un gran esfuerzo porque pagará altísimos dividendos para vosotros y también para mí. Eso os lo aseguro. Thank you very much and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.